「 Welcome, everybody. Hold on. Cool, I can hear it. Welcome, everyone, to Kirby. Or to my stream, which will be featuring Kirby in a moment. I'm very tired still. I just drank an entire coffee monster, not sponsored. It was okay. Not great, it was okay. I don't have any of my double espressos right now. The store didn't have any when I went there last week, so that's what we got. It seems also we're having some technical difficulties, and I don't know why. So, yeah. Could not tell you. We're gonna have to just roll with it, I guess, and hope it stops. Because I really want to play Kirby, and Twitch is saying, no, don't stream it. Also, it's really nice out, so I have my window open. But with my window open at this time of year, nosebleeds are still a thing for me. I had 4 within 2 days, like Tuesday and Wednesday. So there's a high chance I'm gonna get another. So I have my tissues with me just in case. Sean's computer behave. I don't know if that's my computer or Twitch. I mean, if anyone knows if Twitch is having issues, let me know. But I've shut down like anything I'm not actively using for stream. In fact, you know what I might do? Hold on. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna close down Google Chrome. We're gonna open up Firefox. Apparently that's less intensive on your CPU. So let's go with that. Let me just make sure. Mute tab so I don't hear myself. Cool. Okay. It's probably not gonna make anything better, but like, it's worth a shot. Why is that like that? What is happening here? Why can't I edit? Whatever. I don't think it's switched because I watched numerous streams today. So far, nothing's been popping up there. That's unfortunate, but I don't know. I'm looking at the numbers now. So far, they seem stable. I'll give that a minute. Pause. Slab. How's your day been? Nope, it just went red. Okay. Gremlins in the internet line. It seems so. It seems so. I could restart my computer and see if that helps, but I really doubt it would, to be honest. I also really don't want to restart stream again. Barely done anything because ADHD. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know, what do we say? Do we say that I should try restarting my PC or just roll with it and hope it fixes itself? I'm well, just hanging around. It's a good day to just hang around. I dig it. We'll wait through a restart if you want, if you think it'll help. That's the problem. I don't know if it'll help, but if it's gonna keep like going down to like 900 and then jumping up to like 3,500, then back down to where I want it to be. So, have you done any recent internet speed tests too? Would that impact it? Well, I could check the speed test. Usually speed is fine. I feel like it's software usually, but we shall check. Speed test. Run speed test. Let's see. Maybe it is my internet, because I'm usually higher than this, I think. Okay, so I'm like almost 20 down, a little more than 10 up, which is a lot less than I'm normally at. So I think it might be my internet that's just being fucky. Huh. 20 down, yeah, 20 down. I think it's my interwebs. Pause, you were around this morning. Was my stream like this bad earlier today? Thing is, I also didn't even notice anything when I had like just Twitch up and stuff. I honestly don't know. Sorry, you're fine. You don't have to be my, you know, God, what's the word I'm looking for? Tech person? My IT person? Maybe also check the internet speed with your phone. If it's fast on your phone, your PC needs a restart. True. True. How do I do that on here? Let's just try doing what I just did, except on my phone. I think I'm IT. I know you just told me to check my internet speed on my phone, so like that's something. Oh yeah. It's it's definitely my internet. That's for sure. I am at on here it was like almost 18 down, 0.77 up on my Wi-Fi. That's horrible. That's awful. Hold on. What internet service do I have? We're doing it live, folks. We're doing it live. Yes. Yeah, I don't want to reset my router, because if I did that, it's probably just going to be broken again. I don't know. Let's say chat. Do we just slog through it? Because I really want to play Kirby. Or do we... I don't know, I have to reset my... Not my computer, but my router, which will probably take longer. The thing's too old. We honestly probably need a new one. I also need to make sure that, you know, nothing goes wrong tonight, because I got to be ready for D&D. It's not too bad, I don't think. Okay. I mean, I'm also not playing a game yet. I'm sure it'll probably pick up once, like, things start moving. Pick up in a bad way, mind you, not a good way. Oh boy. I should probably like get a landline going to my computer or something. Maybe like a hub in here so I can hook up like my PS5 and like my Switch as well. I'm sure once you get a new router, you'll notice an immense difference. Yeah, I should probably order one. Be like, yo, Verizon, our router's like 10 years old or something. Can we have a new one? Yeah, I think I'm just going to start. If it gets bad and you're here in chat, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. If it gets like seriously bad, maybe I'll end stream and like poke at some stuff. Sean, I might just have that gear on me, and it's yours if you want. You mean like a new router? Like a new Verizon router? Slabs a deal? I guess so. Slabs like, you wanna buy a sundial? I have an extra Ethernet cables and very old switcher that I don't know if it works. Oh, the cable I would need though would be like, so my computer is is against the west wall, and our router plus the plug for it is on the west wall of my parents' room, which is next to mine. So like right behind here, like right behind everything you're seeing, opposite of my toys. So I would need one that goes from here around the corner into my parents' room and then around the outside wall over here to plug into there, which we did for my cable for a while, and that was already a pain in the ass. I mean, if you're not using them, I could give it a shot. I would just need a very long Ethernet cable to connect the thing to the switcher. Although I would also want it so if your switcher can only do one thing at a time, that wouldn't be helpful because I think I need one to have everything connected at once. I'm gonna play Kirby. That wasn't Kirby. I'll have to check for what my longest one is, but it's not that. Okay. Would you like to connect online? Yeah, let's fucking ruin this stream even more. This allows you to make your gameplay information visible to other players all over the world. It does multiple at once? Okay. I might be interested in that. I might be interested in buying that off of you. Or doing like a trade or some shit. I don't know what I could give you. I have a Team Fortress 2 hat if you want that. As you progress through the game, check in with Wise Waddle D to access global gameplay information and see how you stack up. We're gonna do wild mode, because I'm a wild person, as all my friends will definitely tell you. That is not loud enough. That's still probably not loud enough. I might need to make this loud. Hold on. I'm gonna futz with volume, and I apologize if this hurts. Okay? We're gonna lower this back down. Okay, that was loud. Because fuck Windows. Okay. I have like my headphone volume maxed out. Okay, that's better. I can't really hear myself, but that's better. Alright, so there's a storm, and Kirby was flying on the warp star, and now they got stuck through a dimensional rift. And Kirby's molecules are changing. And also, wild mode is incredibly easy. Well, yeah, it's still Kirby. It's still Kirby. Oh, I should have gotten my Kirby amiibo. I didn't get my Kirby amiibos. Is there amiibo support in this? Hold on, I'm gonna go. Kirby, you wait there a minute. Let's see. Amiibo compatible. I gotta get my amiibos. Hold on, Kirby. I'm gonna wait until I can pause, but it should be like right now. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get my amiibos. Throw this over here. Move this over there. Why is that receipt on the floor? Oh my god! Ugh. Heavy stuff. Up there. I'm back. Hi, Spooky. How are you? Congratulations on getting out of work early today. Poyo indeed. So yeah, I have the Kirby amiibo from Triple Deluxe. Yeah, this is Triple Deluxe. Was it Triple Deluxe? No, yes. Because I think they also worked with Planet Robobot. And I have the DDD one. So we'll see what those do in a little bit. Or right now. Gain suck items, star coins, and more. Yes. Holy shit. Can I do that again? DDD. Yay. I feel like I'm cheating. I don't know. Oh, these like, oh, is it like defense up and attack up? Interesting. Hoy, I'm so excited to have worked 9 to 1 today. You have no idea. I hope this sticks. I do too. It's nice hanging out with you during streams. Oh, I was gonna eat that crab. So this already feels great. It's really good. I am using my Joy-Con, sadly, because I still don't have my Pro Controller that may or may not be fake. We'll have to see once it gets here next week. I would use my other Pro Controller, because that's what I did for Bayonetta, but I'm worried with this being 3D Kirby game, it might be slower than Bayonetta, and therefore I might actually need to rely on the precise stick controls a little bit more. I know I've had a few friends in the background while I prepare. Mostly grateful not to be on that second shift life, though. Oh, absolutely. Did you get to pass up any tournaments today because of it? Ooh. Oh, something under here? I'm gonna kick all the rocks. I'm a rock-kicking fiend. My cherry. Alright, y'all ready? Y'all ready? This is in the demo, so like I kind of know what's gonna happen already, but yeah. Look at that. Look at this. It's Kirby Automata. It's Kirby Zero Dawn. Kirby Forbidden, come here, you. Kirby Forbidden West. There are a few Magic tournaments which aren't bad, but like spending more time in the back away from people is great. I'm basically pulling Pokemon cards that I order online, so I'm not dealing with people. That's awesome. If I ordered cards through you, Spooky, would you give me a discount on shipping? Since I would have you just bring them to me. I'm gonna go back because I don't like leaving anything behind. And there was grass back here that I gotta ruin. You can have you picked them up yet? Nice. Pro tip from a Kirby fan. Never leave anything behind. Oh yeah, I don't know if I've said this before. Ooh, turkey. Wait, no, it was floor chicken. Fuck yeah. I am a huge Kirby fan, and I have been ever since I got Nightmare in Dreamland on the Game Boy Advance when I was a kid. My third favorite GameCube game is Kirby Air Ride. Right after Sonic Adventure 2 Battle and Phantasy Star Online, which were both actually Dreamcast games first, so... use code SINGLES10 to get 10% off. Or meet singles in your area. Whatever comes first. But yeah, I think I played most of the Kirby mainline titles, like, from Nightmare in Dreamland on. Because it was Nightmare in Dreamland... I'll turn this down a bit more. This music's a little bombastic. Amazing Mirror, Superstar Ultra. Gosh, what else is there? Squeak Squad, Return to Dreamland. I'll give Kirby a minute to rest. My favorite Kirby game is Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch. You're not wrong. Actually, some choices in Superstar on the Super Nintendo actually did transfer over to Smash Bros. On the N64. So, like, okay, but when people tell me they want to pick up their singles, I go, oh yeah, I got some hot singles in your area. And then you're like, here's the Fire-type Pokemon Charizard. Here's this Red Magic card. Here's this Pyro-type Yu-Gi-Oh card. Of course you do, Spooky. I would like Pichu and a hot date, please. I'm just a dad with jokes. I can't handle a date. I have a bedtime. But yeah, I played like most of the Kirby mainline titles since then. I do need to go back and play the Dreamland games, because I think I've only played Dreamland 1, not 2 or 3, with like the animal buddies. I should have eaten you. Hold on. Well, I didn't mean to actually. Okay, whatever. Murder time! It's Kirby, the arsonist. Well, actually, I guess that would be Fire Kirby, not Bomb Kirby. Carrot. I'll accept this rejection and join my Pichu Pokemon card to help me move past this. I mean, if any Pokemon was going to help you get past a rejection, it'd probably be Pichu. Or Slugma. One or the other. You guys ready for the most magical moment in this game? It's going to be so beautiful. I hope this does not ruin our relationship as cashier and shopper. I will say, this feels like it contradicts Triple Deluxe, where Kirby could eat, like, anything. Because it doesn't seem like he can actually eat the car. Anyway, we're a car now. It's really unfortunate. No, sir, you are very respectful and did not blow up on me and say I led you on for being friendly. But I was in fact just doing my job of emotional labor. Oh god, I cannot stand people that like hit on people while they're at work. Cause it would be, I'm gonna say, it's one thing to just like give someone your number, right? Just be like, hey, hit me up if you want to. It's another thing to be like flirting with somebody while they're on the job and cannot leave. My God, that is so not okay. As I've achieved the bare minimum of behavior. Congratulations, Slab. You can now be considered a functioning member of society. Boink. I will say, this game, so far, from what I've played from this in the demo, is great. One thing that makes me sad is you can't combine these powers with, like, your copy behavior, your copy powers, copy powers. I think that's why I think this is new. Robobot is my favorite Kirby game because you had, like, the Robobot. Okay, what is this was not in the demo. This was not in the demo at all. Is that Kirby language? Why can't you just drive the car, Kirby? This is so concerning. What was I even talking about? Right, Robobot. You could combine the robot with powers and it would be really cool. And I wish you could do that in this. So handsome. Poyo! Everyone go watch the Kirby anime if you haven't. It's such a good time. Duckies game of the year. Only if you can pet them. Wait, is HAL still a thing? I could have sworn HAL Laboratory shut down. And like just got absorbed into Nintendo or something. Oh no! Oh shit! We need to save these things that are sometimes hostile towards us. Nah, I'm gonna go this way. Shit. Not right back at you. Oh, I mean, you can watch that too. In fact, that's the only version of the show that I've seen. So, you know, watch whatever you can. By the way, I can and will be looking for as many secrets as I can find. Just so everyone knows. Kirby stole a car. Kirby Grand Theft Auto. It's the Grand Theft Auto game we always needed but didn't deserve. Oh no! Oh, I love how everyone saw this thing, this like flying squirrel ear thing, and is like, I don't fucking trust you. Which is true, because like, spoilers for other Kirby games, I guess. In Kirby Return to Dreamland, you find Magolor, and he's like, you need to help me get all my ship pieces back so we can go stop this tyrannical dragon. And it turns out Magolor was the bad guy the whole time. There's also the fact that butterflies are like evil in this universe. And the thing is very reminiscent of like a furry butterfly with the wings, or with the wing ears. Kirby would never steal a car, but instead eats one and drives it himself away. Well, yeah. The car is still being moved, though. Yeah, there's also the fact that... Here's a fun bit of trivia for you. If you didn't know, because I got nothing but Kirby trivia today. In the design documents for Meta Knight, there was one that had like monarch butterfly patterns and horns and stuff that looked really cool. And this was back when like Meta Knight was made. All right. In the last Kirby game, Kirby Star Allies on the Switch, they brought it back, known as Morpho Knight. And it happened because here's another bit of trivia. Another design of Meta Knights was turned into what's called Galactonite, which is like canonically the most powerful warrior in the Kirby games, maybe besides Kirby. And Meta Knight fights it a lot throughout the games when you play as it. Galactonite gets summoned in Star Allies, and a butterfly just flaps down, touches the tip of its lance, and transforms it, stealing its power and becoming Morpho Knight, which is so fucking cool. Kirby games, the bad guys are good and the good guys are bad. It's just how it is. Not always, but yeah, kind of like more than it should be. Like there's Marks, there was I just had another one. I mean, there's Gooey, but Gooey is a good guy that just happens to be spawned from a bad guy. So, like, kind of. It's weird. Anyway. But yeah, fun fact. Butterflies are, like, a big thing in Kirby and have been seen in, like, I think almost every Kirby game. Like, most of the mainline ones. And you don't trust them. Just don't trust them. So I'm gonna kick all these rocks and try to get some more, like, things first. Hold on. Fine. But yeah, that's why no one trusts this thing, because it looks like a butterfly, and we save it so early on. But there's also Kirby 64, where the fairy was the good one throughout the whole time. Oh god. Phew, you saved me, thank you! I didn't know there was actually gonna be dialogue in this. But what about those other guys, the Waddle Dees? They're all captured and taken away. We fought those beasts as hard as we could, but they kept coming back for more. Robo Girl from Planet Robobot? Yes, Susie. Susie wasn't a good guy or bad guy. I feel like Susie, if anything, was like chaotic neutral, where she was just like, I'm in it for fucking me. Now I'm the only one left. I have to go save them. I have to. What? You'll help me save everyone? That's great! So, your name is Kirby? You got all of that from Hi. Wow, okay. I heard you say chaotic neutral before you even said it. I'm Elfilin. Nice to meet you. Elfilin. Okay. I don't fucking trust you. Hey, Kirby. Oh, it's Bandana Waddle Dee. Okay. Co-op with 2 play. Who wants to come over and play Kirby with me? Select play co-op from the pause menu to have player 2 control Bandana Waddle Dee. Work together by playing together. Boy, am I glad to see you. I got pulled through that vortex over Planet Popstar too. Kirby language is similar to Groot language. Fair enough. You got me there. If you ever want a second player to join you, just let me know. I'll always be ready. I'll be Waddle Dee so I can have knife. Well, he has a spear, but yeah. You want a second player to join you, just call me anytime through the pause menu. I'll rush over. Here we go. Does that mean you can't play 2-player co-op until that point? Because that would be kind of suck if you were like the little sibling, couldn't play like the first level. Also, this was not in the demo either. Pollo? Sad, how could you? Downtown Grasslands. This is pretty neat. If I go over here. Ah. Yeah, this game actually has a currency system, weirdly enough. which I am unsure if that's ever been a thing in a Kirby game before. I'm laughing, Kirby in-universe not knowing what a player 2 is. Oh. That begs the question. Oh, no, this is just going back to the town. Okay. Bruh, I will Poyo, 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 your Poyo, Poyo. Okay, so just Poyo, Poyo, Poyo. I'm calling the police. That is so incredibly threatening. Okay, let's go clear the stage and save the Waddle Dees. So your stream isn't dropping, but your visuals are freezing for a second every now and then? Okay, so stream is stuttering, which also is not great. Oh yeah, I see it happening right now. Ah! The audio remains smooth? That's good at least, so you can at least hear me talk through stuff. Like I said though, I don't know how to fix it. I think it might just be Verizon's end. If it's my phone too, like it might be Verizon, it might be my router, but it's not my computer, so. I don't know, if anyone has a fix for me, I'm open to solutions. I just really don't want to restart my router in the middle of stream. Mushroom. Flower. Yay! No. Yeah, the most I usually do is lower the bitrate, knocking the Switch internal resolution down to 720. Can I do that? How do I do that? Like, try to give your internet less to process. That's a good idea. TV settings? Whoa. Okay. So that's something. I don't know if I can change the bitrate while streaming. No, because I should be able to, because you said you do it, and we use the same software. Yeah, I guess I'll lower it to 2,000. And see how that goes. I guess. If that helps and or hurts, let me know, I guess. What I hate the most is that whenever I do have a dip, it dips down and then it goes way higher than I want it to, and then it stops. Like, and I don't want that. I just want you to stay at a consistent, like, if it's gonna go down, put it back to where it was. Don't put it way over, you know? Mine's at 1800. Maybe I'll even drop down to that then. Mine's kind of low, but it's where my computer is comfortable. I mean, that's fair. I think my computer, at least my computer components are probably older than yours at this point. Because my computer is like 5 years old now. I would love to upgrade most of it. In fact, like, honestly, I want to build a completely new computer just with the same storage, honestly. But that costs way more money than I have right now, so. Okay, I put it to 1800. We'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna get back to it. There's also a really cool thing about this game that was in the promotions, but I'm not going to show it off until I can actually like get there. Now we pray. Yes. Yes. No. Killed the bunny. Cakey. Ooh, hello. Look at them secrets. Rip bunny. I did rip the bunny, didn't I? I hope y'all are ready. For vendor Kirby. Secrets, yes. Well, I guess I'm just gonna leave it here then. I do kind of like that it incentivizes you leaving behind powers. Because with me, I don't know about anyone else, but with me, whenever I play a Kirby game, I have my favorite powers, right? So I'm always going to be like, well, I don't want to give up this power for this other one unless I absolutely need it. But with that, it's like, no, you got to leave behind a power to use those, and those are kind of necessary to the game. Thank you. I'm kicking rocks. Let's go! I do kind of miss the 4-player aspect of Return to Dreamland, which is, I think, where Bandanity originated. Don't tell me I'm wrong, please. Wow, I thought that bull thing was going to be a boss. Okay, I don't remember being able to inhale the bombs and getting powers, so that's interesting. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say a thing, and then I didn't. Cool story, am I right? Oh yeah, Kirby's always had, like, mini-bosses that are about that size. Sometimes they'll have, like, regular enemies that size, but they're usually not much of a threat at all. Oh, I didn't lose my power. In fact, I didn't lose it with the car either. Don't listen to me. Thank you. I actually forgot I put that in there. Yeah, I did add sound effects back, like Phantasy Star sound effects back into my channel points, because they seem to be working again, thank God. You're welcome for the reminder. I appreciate. But yeah, they weren't working for a while. I don't know why. I didn't do anything. They just stopped. Hopefully it doesn't just stop again. But yeah, we'll see. Whee! Ride the spewing water up to the balcony. Not that much of a secret. Fuck! Look out, Kirby coming through! Oh man, all the stars despawned. At least I got my gotcha though, right? Remember when gotcha was just like a term for like a randomized like vending machine toy and not like a horrible video game practice? I remember. I barely ever did them, but I remember. I guess we'll go with bomb. I miss the days. We didn't know how nice we had it. Yeah. When gotchas were like, you know, spend 25 cents to get like a random small toy or something. And now it's like, spend $40 to get a 10 pull on something you don't want. You're gonna have to wait. I need to look at stuff. No. Fine. Save the hidden water. It wasn't that hidden. Meat. Ow. Wild mode really out here, like, being wild, huh? Like, I'm joking about that now. Watch this game actually kick my ass in, like, 3 worlds. Got him. Why couldn't I just like cut it open? I am Kirby, Slayer of Water Towers, or whatever. Is that a water tower of some sort? Gosh, I am so rude. I will say the new enemies, like little fox enemies in this game, really fucking cute. I would want a plush of one of those. The bunnies I could take or leave. They kind of freak me out. They're so cute. Goodbye, turtle. I've saved so many hidden Waddle Dees. I wonder what like a mouth mouthful mode-less run, like no mouthful mode. Wonder how that would look on a speed run or something. Waddle, 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 waddle. I missed. I kind of missed again, but it's fine. Ow! Corn. Wee. Shit. I thought I went up the water. I don't know why, but I did. I have come to save you, friends. I guess. Even though I've also killed a lot of your kind, if you really think about it. Look at all those Waddle Dees saved. I saved so many Waddle Dees. And I got a Kirby figure. Yeah. And I got a Shotzo. They have names? I thought they were just cannons. And Cappy. That one I knew. At least I knew it had a name. The Kirby figure is so cute. I kind of hope they actually just like make a Kirby. Okay. Oh, Waddle Dee saved. Just like Kirby blind boxes for those. I always like the good ones, you know. Your figure collection is now available. Use this to view all the figures you've collected. See if you can collect a full set. That's one thing I don't like about the latest Kirby games. Triple Lux had key rings or key chains. And Robobot had stickers. And Star Eyes had puzzle pieces. And they felt so arbitrary to me. It just felt like, hey, you should play our game more. And I was just kind of like, okay. Have they established a settlement yet? Yes, they have. They built the Waddle Dees are just like, oh man, our town's ruined. What's the first thing we need to rebuild? The movie theater. If we can't watch the latest Marvel movie, you know, what's the point of life? While he's rebuilding the town, save as many as you can to open up new buildings and helpful resources. While the cinema is now open, rewatch some memorable scenes on the big screen. Like, was this really, like, the first thing you needed to do? Like, your only source of food right now is overpriced popcorn and soda. The weird vortex followed me into the sky. I had no idea what was doing, but still, at least I found other Waddle Dees. Something or other as I was searching high and low for a friend. Saw another pink car dash by. I guess that was you, huh, Kirby? You really are freaking weird. That looks like quite a mouthful. Everything okay in there? Don't bite off more than you can chew. Get it? It's a pun! Ah, yes. My chair. I could do, there we go. Alright. We'll just give Kirby a minute. Oh! Oh, you could just press down on... You could just press down on the D-pad and he'll do that. Kirby has taunts in this game. That's so cute. Hold up. Oh, I need like a better camera angle. Oh no. I love it. I love it so much. The Waddle Dees have a band. That's good to know. We're waddling the D's. Hello. Welcome to the Waddle Dee Cinema. You can watch all kinds of movies here. Are you wondering why we built a cinema so soon? Well, it's because entertainment is important. So, which movie would you like to watch, Kirby? Why, you guys want to watch the Howl logo? Just the logo? Ah, damn, that video is freezing again. It was good for a long while. Ah, yeah, I see it. It looks like it bumped back up for now. So I'm not gonna touch it again. Nope, okay, it's going down again. Alright. I'll probably end up just uploading this. Normally what I do, Twitch has a nice export function that exports like the stream itself to YouTube. Very handy. Definitely use it if you can. But with this, I'm probably just gonna upload the VOD itself because I also record every stream. So I'll upload it from my computer, that way it's like lag free. Also, thank you for the clip, Slab. I appreciate it. Oh, nice, cool at recording. Yeah. It's just in case, like, I have screw-ups and I need to, like... Oh, yummy. I need to, like, edit them or something. Alright, well, there's nothing else for us here except for watching movies, so I'm probably gonna come back in a little bit. We'll see. I need to save 50 Waddle Dees, which seems like a lot, but I bet it really isn't. I do that too? Good. Good, good, good. Good and smart. Clear the stage, save the hidden Waddle Dees, and do some other stuff that'll probably be apparent real soon. Ooh, first instance of a fire enemy. Okay, the fire effects? That's really good fire effects for Kirby. I love the little blue that's coming out of the mouth. It's really intense heat. Oh, you can't see the controls. I will set the world ablaze. The likes of which they'll never know. Beautiful. Flameo Hotman. Oh, I miss Avatar: The Last Airbender. Maybe I should go rewatch it sometime. Ooh. Pudding. You can't stop me from making friends. Seriously, though, Kirby enemies need to stop being so cute. Because then I have to murder them. And that doesn't feel good for anybody. Yeah, nothing over there. Ooh. Big pile of coins is probably gonna be, you know, easy to get to. Oh. Right, it's a Kirby game. It is actually easy to get to. Oh my. That seems like a new enemy. Thanks, Hitman. I'm glad you liked the new sound effect I added. How are you today? I imagine if Kirby added type weaknesses and resistances, oh my god. That would make Kirby 64 like either a much better or much worse game. I'm not sure which. How do you know it was me? Because it's always you. Every time, without a doubt. Ow. Could have been Pause or Slab. Nah, it's always you. Also, the sound effects thing does pop up so I can see the name. But, like, it's usually a safe bet that it's you. Oh. I found you. And some onigiri. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of hidden Waddle Dees. And yet we just hit all the lanterns, so Oh man, I love Kirby so much. These games are even like the not great games are still like fun. Onigiri so good. I've never actually had any. I should fix that sometime. Actually, if anything, what I want to do is I want to have omaraisu. Rice omelet, I guess, is what the actual English version of that is. I looked up how to make it once, and then I didn't. When it comes to platformers, the continuum is anywhere between Kirby and Crash Bandicoot. I want that so badly, too. Crash Bandicoot... I would say Celeste is probably tougher than Crash. Maybe? Except for, like, maybe a few levels in Crash 1. Crash 1 is, like, pretty unfair. If a recipe is, but I just need to do it. Exactly. Like, that... I don't want to. I don't like it. Oh my goodness. His little arms there too. I just... Oh. The arms. Why'd they give Kirby nipples? Kirby's always had nipples. Pause. Didn't you know? We just could never see that. I'm gonna stop. Yeah. I'll be honest, I tried to make that and nah, it didn't work right. I see no problem. That makes me concerned. The fact that you don't see a problem. It makes me question a lot of things. We're just gonna park it right here. Oh dear. I know what's going on with my controller, but I'm having like a latency on it. Looks normal to me. I'm not. Look, man, whatever you look up on the internet is between you and God, so. No Kirby? No Kirby? I actually didn't know that was a thing. Between you, God, and your CIA agent. Okay, that's what I thought would happen. Let's move it over here. That should work. Yo, when you grab it and it's got like, you do the pose and it makes so much fun. I don't... What? Hey, I'm going in here. I'm hiding. Goodbye. Yay, I saw the Waddle Dees! Go this way. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. Stop that. Actually, I probably needed you for the boss fight, but whatever. Oh, you know what I just realized? I was saying earlier how I wonder how, like, if you get this to the game without mouthful mode at all, and like, this section right here, I think proves you absolutely need it. Because otherwise you can't get up here at all. That kind of stinks. Burn! Burn! Mwahaha! Oh, that's how you do the burner power. You jump in the air and press B. Hey. When you fuse yourself with it, you kind of do a pose like, oh, okay. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I'm coming. Let me just get rid of all these dandelions. For some reason. So, do y'all think this is Shiverstar from Kirby 64, but like, defrosted? Can someone give me courage to bring up to my mom buying the Axon Leaf Feline Build-A-Bears? Oh, it was so bad, but just mentioning it. If you don't do it, pause, I'm gonna ban you from stream. How about that? You know what? That's negative reinforcement. I don't want to do that. Ask for it for your birthday and tell your mom you want your birthday to be next week. Considering it'll be like 30 shipping and then 20 duty? Like, so, oh, so you pay for them building it for you and shipping and the thing itself? That seems unfair. Yay. Oh? Oh? Now we're thinking of a portal. Well, these you say found a new mysterious area. Treasure Road. There could be rare items in there. You know how I love rare items. Throw and catch treasure collecting. Treasure collecting. Collecting treasure. Duty is just because it's shipped from the States. That's just shipping then. Okay, I'm going. Ugh. Ow. I fucked it up! Oh my. Yeah, so definitely something up with my A button on this now too. Which again, glad I ordered a new controller. Just wish it was here when I thought it was gonna be here. I'm gonna get hit, aren't I? Oh no, okay, never mind. Oh, okay. I thought something was going to lock. Rare stone found? And be under a minute. God, I'm so good at Kirby. Y'all don't even know I'm good at Kirby. I'm actually not that good at Kirby. I've never beaten like a true arena before, so. Alright, what's this one? Bomb treasure. Triple strike bowling for switches. I'm gonna pause this for a minute because our dear friend Spooky messaged me. There we go. That was less than 30 seconds. Maybe I'm better at Kirby than I thought. Although I guess the target time was also less than 30 seconds, so whatever. I got whatever this is. Can I do anything with these yet? Let's see. We got like... Found a hidden portal to Treasure Road. Oh, let's see what's inside. Oh. Pop shots, a vending adventure. Whoops. I did it again. Look at me go. did it. 5, 4. Oh, we did it. Okay. Oh. Oh, I didn't beat the target time though. Fuck. Oh man. Guess it doesn't matter. And now I gotta look over like everything. Like here. And find more. Ooh. Okay. Bursting rides a path full of pipes. Ah. Oh no! This is my worst one yet. I did it, but like, wow, that was bad. I guess I'll take it. Fine. Still don't know what they're used for, but we have 4 of them. See, that's the next level. Nothing interesting back here. Let's do at least one more level, then we'll check in on the Waddle Dee town. See how many D's we got to deal with. I'm like Trogdor, the Burninator. Sonic the Hedgehog, oh god. Oh, you can move in needle form now. A little. Whoa, hold up. You're coming with me, buddy. Kirby's got a fucking gun. He snacks off of tree stumps. Yummy. Yes. Do 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 do. Part of me wishes I like played all the Kirby games leading up to this or something. Not all of them, because there's a fucking lot, but like all the main series ones. And I just didn't. Thank you. Yay. The figure collector in me is very happy about this. I know I could just fall down there, but I'm gonna head back this way just in case. I mean, they're just boulders. How hard are they to dodge? Okay, they're actually really easy. Ooh. Ooh, what we got here? Shooting gallery. I'm gonna suck at this. Let's go. Macaroon. There we go. I did it. Oh, so what was the inspiration for this costume? Was it Clayton from Beauty and the Beast? Like, really? Explore with a musket. I feel like this one might not be coming back in the next Kirby game, but I could be wrong. Yummy. Oh god, it's suddenly Sonic Adventure 2. No, Crash Bandicoot. Look out! I probably wanted to hit that button. I'm not going to restart the level just for that, but I almost definitely wanted to hit that button. I might come back and, like, speed run this level up to that point. Also, how is Kirby driving this car just by absorbing it? Okay. The secret's up this way. Got it. Got it, everybody. I understand. Whoops. Kirby powers, Poyo. Okay. You got me there. Lurk. I gotta do big AFK lurk. See ya. Okay, bye, Slab. Hope whatever you're doing is fun. Or at least not uncomfortable. Oh. Drive without falling off the edge. Actually seems pretty easy. I missed one Waddle Dee. Ooh boy, Switch. That's what I'm playing this on. But anyway, yeah, I really want that Waddle Dee, so we can go back for it. Yeah. That don't feel too good. Oh. I guess I'll be doing those as well. Excuse me. No, I'm busy. You I actually want. Yeah, my A button's like not working. I gotta look up to see if this is like a common thing or if it's just me. Hey. Oh no. So many boulders. Where are they all even coming from? That one especially. And a hot dog. Hello, bench hot dog. Yeah, might as well break these two, I guess. A few extra star. I'm gonna need these star things eventually. Maybe even as soon as I head back. I have no idea. Yay. Bye. All Waddle Dees saved. Much better. Much better. Alright, we unlocked a few things. Let's go give them a quick go. Fast and fiery. Race to the cannon. Oh, that was easy. That might have been too easy, to be honest. Although this is World 1, so like it's gonna just get harder from here. Ranger treasure. This one might be a little more difficult, since you actually need to, like, aim it half the time. There we go. And gimme. Question is, did it actually make the threshold or not? I did. I'm impressed. Okay. So we know those two appeared, but there's probably more secret ones around here somewhere, right? Okay. Not what I was looking for. Also not what I was looking for. Ooh. Okay, let's try the town again, I guess. I doubt they have anything new for me here, but I can go look at least. They have another tomato I can steal. Things are starting to pick up. I don't believe you. Actually, how many? Didn't check how many I actually have. 29 out of 46. Okay, so that's another 3, 7, 10 here. So 46 would be 7 in the boss area, I guess. It's shopping time for Kirby. Oh, they have a needle power up there too. But it's like the old style needle enemy. It has been so long since I've gone to the mall. Like, legit, I think since before the pandemic. Like, holy shit. Although, granted, I didn't like malls to begin with, really. I don't like crowds. And the mall is like the ultimate, like, crowded place full of people I don't know and or care for. So. Ooh, yay. Yeah, I've never liked people in my way. I think high school taught me to hate that. Because, you know, you're trying to get, like, to your classes within, like, 3 minutes. That's not always very easy. At least that was my high school. Okay, I'm liking this rock version of the invincibility theme. This is very good. That was very good. Mouthful of lockers? Okay, go that way for burger. I'm trying to go that way for a burger. No. This way for burger? Oh, is it telling me go that way to find the exit? Man, I kind of want to go back to the other area, though. This is the other thing about malls. They're really confusing. Oh, I can't go backwards. Fuck. Firepower? Oh my god, he looks so much worse. What the fuck? Yay, Ice Kirby. It's just like Bayonetta now. Just like Bayonetta. I like that they made it so the ice blocks actually like glide across the wall. That's actually a really nice touch. Yeah. Yeah, friendship. We missed the Waddle Dee. I guess I'm gonna redo this level really quick too afterwards. Feels like the end of the level is somewhere around here. Go that way for cake? But what if I went in here? Ice cream? Okay, so I want to find cake and ice cream and go left from there. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, there's 2 cakes, and I want to take the correct ice cream. Okay. Oh. Oh, that's popcorn. Okay. So I definitely want to go through this cake to get to the Waddle Dee. Is that right? Okay. So note to self, make sure you check for hamburgers next time when we redo this level. Donuts. Oh, I also have to eat 4 donuts. Ow. Okay. Go that way. Okay. Oh, this one's bolted to the wall. Uh-oh. Oh no. Kirby. What did you do, Kirby? Is there a donut up here? Yes, there is. However, I think I need 2 more. Yep. So I missed 2 things in this level. Shit. I missed 3 things. There was one we didn't even get to. Navigate the mall without getting lost. Okay. Well, what does that entail? A woofie? Oh, that's so cute. They're called a woofie. A woofie. It's adorable. Oh, I'm missing 3. Get him, Waddle Dee. Break that cage open. The brawl at the mall. Weldy's helped you open the gate that was blocking your way. Head into the stage and challenge the boss that's guarding this territory. Yeah, but first... eat 4 donuts. I'm guessing there are donuts all along the way, like the correct path. So... Nah, I should check each corner, though. Yeah, I don't really see a donut over there, unless there's one inside the block there. Oh, this is what's gonna get me the most. It's just being like, well, now I gotta break open everything to make sure I don't miss a donut. Like, I even know this is just for more coins, but I'm like, but what if there's a donut now? Oh, there's probably a donut up here. Whee! Aw, it's just crawling along the thing with the stuff. I don't know why this one seems like it takes forever. There we go. Okay, so find the hamburger food thing and take the one right before it. So that is the second one. But if I go all the way down here... Oh, hey! It's omakase on that sign there. I just want to confirm it was the one right before the burger. Yes. The fiery one. So this should have a Waddle Dee and then hopefully the last donut in here as well. I love the Ice Kirby, how he just skates. Yeah, just like Bayonetta. There we go. That's upsetting. They didn't all... No one there had a donut. Alright, Wild Frosty, let's go. You're probably not gonna take much damage from this, huh? don't do that again. Kinda wish I could freeze the stars he's making and shoot those back at him with that. I think I could do that in previous games. Oh, you know what I just noticed? The music's way too loud. Let's turn that down a bit. Oh, and you actually can grab the power after you kill him now, which used to not be a thing. Kirby's the one that got 8. I know! Usually you don't see that unless it's like King Dedede. Weird. Oh, I want to be able to do that. Oh? There's the last donut. I mean, like, we still need to eat 2 more before we finish the stage, but you know what I mean. Now, I am paranoid that the, things change, which they probably don't. But just in case... Whenever I get my own place, I definitely want to have like 1 extra room so I can put like a fake bookcase in front of it that like slides out of the way and just like a secret room. If I got to design my own house, I would have way more secret rooms, but like, you know, just think it's small for now. For now. I think there should be a donut in here. Poor guys. They're just on break, and I'm like, nope. They're on break. I'm like, can you check the back for something, please? Fucking Karen B over here. Boy, it really is a good thing Kirby's an indestructible god. Oh, that's much better. Guilmon's digivolving. What's Guilmon gonna become? I hope if I actually sped up the process a little bit. There we go. It's Gordo Bar? That's weird. It's Growlmon! Traffic cone. Wanted poster. You know, the fact that they keep saying new is making me think I'm gonna start getting duplicates if I haven't already. That's gonna be unfortunate. Yeah, you three go back to town. We're gonna go check out this. Freeze and Fling skating on ice. Okay, you can't go through those no matter what. Okay, I could probably get a much better time on this if necessary. Yeah. I wish there was a try again button on here. I don't feel like that would be a difficult thing to have. Whatever. I don't need to do it again. If I care to do it again, I'll just do it on my own time. Okay, let's go to the boss level. Clear the stage, so that'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's exactly how many we need to upgrade the Waddle Dee Town. So that'll be perfect. So long as none of them are like, do the entire fight without getting hit. Because that'll suck. I should probably get a different power, though. Because I have a feeling this power is not going to be very good for the boss that's coming up. Also, we are absolutely going to eat all of those bananas. Oh, I did say I want a different power besides ice. I'll go with sword. I'm hiding, you will not be able to see me. Nope. Okay, that's not fair. Strong-armed beast, Gorimondo. Ow. I did this fight in the demo with ice power. It was so good. Oh wait, really? I was just saying how I don't think it would be really good for this fight. Gorimondo would just freeze and then explode into a large... Oh! Yeah, I probably should have done that, huh? I can do that too! Well. I'm not jumping when I'm pressing the fucking button. There we go. God, if one of the things is like do this fight without getting hit, ugh, I might have to use the ice power. Maybe that would help more. Defeat Gorimondo with the sword ability. Which makes me think two more of them are like defeat him with ice, defeat him with bomb. Oh, clear within 2 minutes. Which I did. Clear without taking any damage. Fuck you, game. Alright, well I guess I'm doing that again. Or at least I'm gonna try it. We'll give it one more shot and see what happens. Waddle Dee Town. Oh, they actually finished one of the... Okay. Gotcha Machine Volume 1. Which means there's more than one volume. It's now available. Turn the crank to get a figure. Try to collect the whole set. Kirby, I didn't want you to put actual gotcha in the game. The weapon shop is not available. Head there to make your copy abilities even stronger. This is the part of this game that I was most excited about. Upgrading your copy abilities sounds fucking awesome. They actually did this before too in I think it was Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. You would be able to like find scrolls that unlocked better abilities, which was really cool. Oh look! Oh look! Waddle Dee's weapon shop is open. Looks like a quick way to grab copy abilities. I also heard your Waddle Dee side knows the secret to growing stronger. Let's pay him a visit. Let's. Oh. Oh my god, I love his little, like, blacksmith mask. That's so cool. Welcome to the Waddle Dee's weapon shop. I work with all types of copy abilities. That's kind of my thing. I can't wield them, though. I have no mouth, and therefore I must inhale. Or no, I have no mouth, and I must inhale. Any copy abilities you'll find out there will become available in here. Pop in and grab one anytime. Oh, and guess what else? I can make you evolve those abilities and make them much stronger. This blueprint contains some incredible techniques. We can use it to evolve your ability. Let's try evolving one right now. I'll ready my tools. Peyton, is that you? No, Peyton's a little, like, down here, spooky. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up. Yeah, this is all Peyton. They have now put Peyton in the, in Kirby. Yeah, Peyton's now canon. At least I think I'm doing. To me, I'm so like I do a good Peyton impression. I don't know if I'm doing a good Peyton impression with anyone else. Thanks for waiting. The cutter ability can now be evolved into Chakram Cutter. I'm almost done, and I'm so upset. I don't want to finish it. Yeah, I'm on like 65 right now, and I'm also like, oh. Thanks for waiting. The fire ability can now be evolved into Volcano Fire. You're doing great, baby. Thank you. Huh. This doesn't feel like it's enough abilities. He has a little stuffed Kirby named Mr. Sandbag. I'm on 63. Ooh. I'm gonna have to make sure you don't get ahead of me over the weekend. Yeah, I've been watching like 2 to 3 episodes a day this week. Let me see what Paz just posted. Oh, Spooky, do you like Paper Mario games? So I just saw a show for an indie game that made me think of you. Is it Bug Fables? Meet and help other ghosts come to terms with the afterlife in The Outbound Ghost, an adventure RPG from Con Radical Games and Degerity DM, coming soon to Nintendo Switch. Oh, that looks super cute. And like really up Spooky's alley. Oh, I'm absolutely keeping this in the bank. It looks so cute. It's not Bug Fables. Bug Fables is also good too, though. Okay. I beat up Mr. Sandbag. That's good enough for me. I would rather upgrade fire.
To evolve the copy ability, you need star coins and rare stones. You can find rare stones on the treasure roads hidden throughout the world map. Try those. I prepped everything in advance this time, so we're all set. Just press A to evolve the ability.
Audit. Oh my. The fire ability has evolved into Volcano Fire. That cannot be comfortable.
Success! All done. The fire ability has evolved into Volcano Fire. If you find more blueprints, just bring them to me. I'll use them to evolve your abilities even further.
Oh my god. Oh. Can you like devolve them too? You can. Good. Very good. All right, let's get this chakram thing too, because I've been doing good with this. Okay, if I were to build up courage, ask to buy Leafeon and Axolotl, should I put a lavender scented disc in the Axolotl? Shouldn't you put like a swampy disc in there? Yeah, I would say like... Okay, yes to lavender for Axolotl. Can you do like fresh cut grass for Leafeon though? Cutter ability has evolved to Chakram Cutter. Oh, okay, so now you do 2 instead of 1.
The cutter ability lets you stop your attack in midair and charge it up. Just hold the B button after you throw it. Once it's charged up, let go of B and unleash a powerful return attack.
I'll hold on to it for now. It will let me add 1 to Leafeon since you can only buy the Pokemon in bundles. That's dumb. When you're ready to explore some more, just hop on the Warp Star and fly to a new area. I mean, I have a lot of coins still. And it's only 10 to play, right? And Kirby's really cute playing Gotcha. There's fresh cut flowers, that's the closest. That would actually be pretty good for Leafeon too. Can you imagine Kirby getting like pissed he keeps getting duplicates? Oh, that would be the worst. Pop flower. Bronto Burt. I don't know why they couldn't have just called it like Birdie or something. No, it had to be Bronto Burt. Needless. Invincibility candy. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. Ugh, we should take a load off, huh? We've been at this for a little while. Kirby, get on the chair. There you go. Much better. Anyway. And the available scents are lavender, fresh cut flowers, strawberry, cotton candy, bubblegum, and birthday cake. I would not be able to handle birthday cake. I would actually want to eat the thing. Oh, hello. This place has gotten much livelier now that the townsfolk are finding their way back. The other Waddle Dees said they really appreciate your help, Kirby. I'm always ready to help too. If you need a second player, just let me know by pressing the pause button. I don't know what you mean, good sir. I am but a humble pink orb. Ooh. Wow, it's the beach episode already. That was quick. You defeated the boss and opened up a new area. Abandoned beach. Ooh. Spooky. I still have a Waddle Dee to get here though, so we'll give this one more shot. If I don't do it, then oh well. Oh, maybe I should have brought fire now that I think about it. Fire wasn't one of the options here, right? Yeah, ice, bomb, and sword. Okay. I guess bomb might be the better option then. Although, yeah. Strong Arm Beast Goromando! Well, I've already failed. Is there like a reset option? There's exit stage. Yeah. I'll come back and do this another time. We're gonna grab a few extra Waddle Dees soon anyway, so. Just because trying that over and over on stream doesn't sound very fun. Clear the stage, save the hidden Waddle Dees. Let's go. Oh. I guess I really didn't think about how 3D Kirby swimming would work. The bombs have little floaties. Huh. Oh, you know what? I should actually... Can I respawn that enemy? Probably not. I want to see what sleep power looks like. Ah. Oh no. I'm not even sure I'm actually hurting it. Like, I'm definitely not hurting it when I just throw the bomb at it. Right? Okay. Open knock knock nuts. I guess we're just gonna leave it. I mean, maybe I could have heard it with Cutter. Should probably be why Cutter was there, but so be it. Oh hey, it's the 2 powers I just upgraded. I guess that makes sense. Wild bonkers. Yay, hammer. This is actually my favorite power in Kirby. So that's probably the way forward. So I'm gonna go this way. Pardon me. Ow. Stop that. I wonder what that could be. Boom. Ah. You know, the crow just sitting on top of the cage seems like maybe it shouldn't just be sitting there. Maybe you should be bringing the Waddle Dees back to wherever it was going to bring them. You know? Seems like those crows are intentionally lazy. Destroy the animal's sand sculpture. I figured Lavender would assist with sleeping. Does Lavender help with sleeping? Ooh, cherries. Oh. I can't jump out of the water for some reason right now. I was sitting there like, am I not able to jump out of the water? I swear, there's something up with my jump button now, and I'm really not happy about that. Because I don't need, like, a 5th controller just being broken. I guess technically it would be, like, a 3rd, because it's, like, 2 Joy-Cons, and then my Pro Controller. So it's, like... depending on how you look at it. Yay! That's good to know. Yeah, okay. It's like those like air guns that I guess used to be a thing. Where you have like this big like cannon looking thing in your hand, like big cannon looking thing, and you would like pull back and there's like a plastic bag on the inside of it basically, and you would let go and there was a spring that would pull the plastic bag forward into it and launch a thing of air. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me with them big old eyes. Ow. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna hop back in here. Oh my god, this boat Kirby. It's not even boat Kirby. It's just like air cannon Kirby. Also, welcome back, Slab. I hope you're doing well. Do I want to go back there? I hath returned. It is a welcome one indeed. This is such an abomination. We're just gonna put that down. Oh no. Complete the sign on the rooftop. Complete it? What are you talking about? Ugh. Oh, what is your name? Boofahorn. Or Buffahorn. Buffalo, Buffahorn? I guess. It's getting warm in here. Take that off for now. I missed one. Oh well. Oh well. So how do I get more blueprints? Looks like we finished a new building in town. Let's go take a look. That's exactly what I was gonna do. A buffa these nuts. Good one, Spooky. Very, very funny. I am in stitches currently. The 50 Waddle Dees you saved work together to rebuild Waddle Deliveries. Enter present codes to get special items. Ooh. I mean, I guess I might as well look up some present codes, right? The 50 Waddle Dees you saved work hard to build Kirby's house. It's your home away from home. Wait until tonight? Oh, Lord. You know, when you said, like, be prepared for the worst, I thought you meant, like, you know... Oh, I can go in through the chimney. Like, something terrible was gonna happen. And I think I'm still right. Enemies turn into allies with friend hearts, combined with your power to invoke mighty friend abilities. You save the world. Play with up to 4 players by sharing Joy-Con. Huh. So they put Kirby's extra epic yarn on here, which is the 3DS one, but not just epic yarn? Hmm. They were well invaded by an evil corporation. Kirby dons a Robobot armor, which can transform to over 10 different modes. Supports all amiibo. Huh. I love how the doorknobs are stars, and Kirby's just good. Time to sleep. Maybe that's how we like get. Oh. Oh no, a thing for me to remove all the new from. Fuck. Alright, wasn't that bad. Oh, but that was only volume 1. Shit. To decorate your house with figures, just open up the collection. Oh. That's like the figure you want to display and press the plus button to display it. Okay. Display in house. You can display up to 3 figures at once. Only 3. Well then, hold on, we're gonna forget that one, because I have Kirby with a gun? That seems way better. There we go. Yay, look at him. Choose wisely. I did. I chose Kirby with a gun. Oops, I slept again. Aww. You chose gun first. Okay. Would you not? It's like more powerful than Kirby with a whip. When you use an evolved copy ability, I grow a bit stronger too. My spear will power up to match the evolution level of your copy abilities. Try it out in co-op mode. Please use co-op mode. Aw, good bed. No, I would not. That's okay. That pillow looks so fluffy. It really does. I think I'd hate it. Okay, it's like begging me to go up here, right? Or is that just me? Oh, I guess it's just me. Hey there, this is Waddle Deliveries. We bring delivery presents right to your door. Just enter any present code you find and we'll ship the related presents in and drop them by your house. Speaking of codes, there are a few present codes hidden right here in town. See if you can find them. Also, some present codes are shared through online announcements. We can hop online and claim those. Okay. Want to see how it works? Sure you do. I hid a present code on the wall of the house across from us. Go check the wall and try to find it. It's circle. Press any present code you find in town can be entered and claimed offline. Pretty neat, eh? Oh wait, I should have asked first. Do you already have a present code you'd like to enter? Nope, not yet. Thanks very much. Hope to see you again soon. I would have done Basic Kirby, the dog, and then some other one. Oh, okay. Something is written on this wall. Let's see. First password. Is this the present code? If you have any present codes not online, yes. Okay, go ahead and enter your present code. Oh my god, Kirby has a fucking fountain pen. Aha, that code checks out. Your delivery present is already on its way. Look for it in front of your house. You know, it being out, I guess people in a Wallaby village wouldn't steal, right? I was gonna say, this is probably not very safe, but yeah. First password, you got 100 star coins. Cool, I'll take that. So there's more around town? I guess I might as well, like, check around, right? How about this poster? Huh? No? Okay, you seem to want to go this way. When the Wallabies first being captured, I thought I would end up all alone again. But then I met you, Kirby, and it all worked so hard to save everyone and rebuild this town. Thank you, Kirby. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's fine and all. I want passwords, though. E. I'm so smart. He kicks up his little feet. Aha! No passwords up here, though? Maybe it was out of the, Waddle Dee's reach. Actually, can I stand up? No, I cannot. Okay. Let's see if it'll let me get all the way across. Oh, it did. There's nothing up here for me. My day is ruined. Ooh. Just know the post office in the shape of a P? Oh, you're right. It is from the top down. Yeah. Okay, I won't look up the codes yet because you can find them in game. So we'll just leave it to be for now. You know, we're close to finishing like this part of the Waddle Dee village already. Like one more level and I should have it. So like we're probably gonna expand this place a lot more. Hammer treasure. Someone call Zach, quick. I cannot wait to have a proper controller again. It's gonna feel very nice. Ooh, that's not a good time. Ooh. Aha! I found a secret. Normal treasure. Okay. Please kill all of them. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. All's good. Never mind. Oh, I didn't actually check to see if we could upgrade any powers. I'm gonna do that. I don't know what it takes to like upgrade powers though. Do I have to find the blueprints out in the wild? Is that what it is? Oh, maybe I have to like beat a boss. Maybe. Anyway, time for Link. Oh, this game is so goddamn cute. It really is. Also, hi Figleaf. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if that was the game or my controller, but it just kind of like stopped for a moment. I just got off work and having a burger for dinner. Nice, I had a burger for lunch. So vibing. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see the vibes. Oh, I didn't get the best time, though. Oh, maybe to get the upgrades, you have to do the specific, like, sword challenge or whatever. I'll go back and check it out. Haha. Pause. Mushroom Swiss and Bacon Bee. Nice. I had Burger King. Oh god, it's like the most cursed one we've seen so far. I'm trying to sped it up. There we go. The B is for burger. I assumed as much. How do I get it to stay? Do I need to... Oh, I think I know what I need to do. Okay, hold on. So I always pop out of them in the back, right? Or like at the lowest step. So if I move this over here, it'll actually stay there. And same for this one. Okay. I saw this one earlier today. Very cursed. Oh, it's so cursed. Like, Nintendo, are you okay? Oh, speaking of being okay, alright, we'll put this one right here. Ow. I think I need to get this one out of the way. So I can get this one through. But I can't do that like that. Not the one I meant to absorb. Thank you, game. Because I need to get that through there. Can I... I don't know if I'm like overthinking this or not, but like I don't have much time left. Yeah, I am out of time. I think I figured it out, but just a bit too late. Try again. Yes. Yeah, like if it's as involved as I think it is, this is gonna take a while. Okay, I've got more than 2 minutes to get this all set up properly. I just had Tenko body slam me and Himiko onto the... What? Okay, I just gotta waddle this one all the way over to the, to the left over here. I can take the other one and go up from there. There we go. Okay, that wasn't too bad once I went through it once. Oh, it's the infamous scene with Kibo and Miyu. Of course! I know about that. Well, with you, Kirby, everything becomes an adventure. You're gonna be so evil, it's not even funny. Now, let's go to the weapons shop. See if I can actually upgrade, like, sword or something right now. Ooh, one-handed hammer at least.
You can charge up the hammer ability by pressing and holding down the B button. Let go to max the hammer flip. Oh, and you can also use the hammer ability to hammer nails and stakes. In case it wasn't clear.
Oh no! I killed him! Okay. No new powers upgrade. Kinda sad. Probably have to beat a boss to be able to get more. So. Let's just, I guess, quickly go through these levels. Oh god, it's almost 7. I don't know if I'll be able to clear this world tonight. We'll see. We'll see. I do need to start getting ready by 8, but I think I might be able to... I might be able to, make enough time to beat the world. Oh. Oh. Ah. Crash power. Nice. You were supposed to die with the rest of them. Oh? Yes! Money! And hopefully a Waddle Dee. Yes, a Waddle Dee. I can actually hear it already. No, okay. I don't know if I trust power lines over a, any water source? Whoa, what do we have here? A drill power? I was kind of hoping for, like, animal power or something, like a return of that from, like, Squeak Squad, but I'll take this. Ooh. Greet 3 seabirds. Huh. I probably already missed one, though. I'll just take your power, then. Oh no. Okay. Very unfortunate. Yay. Alright, that's 2 waddle these down. I definitely missed a seagull. Like, I just feel it. I just feel like I did. Yeah. Oh, that. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh no. Kirby, no. Why would the pipe get flattened? I don't understand. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I might have missed the one up here. Hold on. I did miss the one up here. Okay, let's just grab that then. Oh, we missed a Waddle Dee. Oh no. How am I to live with myself? Dig up a maximum tomato. Make landfall on the Isle of Treasure. Oh hey, that's actually fitting. Ooh, sword Kirby. Scale the cement summit. Looks like they finished a new building in town. Oh, well, I guess we'll go take a look after I do this trial. Dig and destroy drill trial. Oh, okay. Interesting. Didn't see you back there. Is that good enough? Yay. There we go. I did the thing. I don't know why I didn't break the thing on top there. There we go. Maybe I need to be more of a complete circle? I don't know. Okay. Let's do it. Oh, it's 7 o'clock now. We'll try to finish the world and then I'll call it a night. Oh, hello. Okay, I feel like it was trying to tell me I can go up that way. Remove 3 wanted posters. Where's Waddle Dee? I will show you all the Waddle Dees you want, Kiseki, after this level's done. Are you enjoying the game so far? I am. It's honestly great. They did a good job so far with Kirby's first 3D outing. Oh! Clutter Needle Blueprint. Okay, so never mind. We just find blueprints. I actually gotta run to get food soon, but I thought I'd pop in. Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate you coming by. There'll be more of this on Monday, too, if you're not busy then. You can see plenty of Waddle Dees then. And there's one for you. Yay. I hope you had a good week too, by the way. Ah. Oh, they're cute. Oh, they're so cute. They're so incredibly cute. Like, the main collectible is Waddle Dees. It's great. Ooh. Chakram or ice? I have Chakram, not Chakram, Cutter powered up. 2 Chakram Cutter, so. What the fuck is that? I have never seen this mini boss in my life. Are you gonna give me tornado power? You have to give me tornado. There's no way you don't give me tornado. I did have a good week, thanks. You? Mine was okay. I've had sleeping problems all week, but that's fine. Oof. Dumb storm surely didn't help. They really didn't. Yay, tornado. I thought I was about to, like, get to sleep last night when, like, I heard the huge crash of lightning, and I was like, thanks. Okay, there's gotta be something up here, right? I think it's just a shortcut. Oh. Alright, well. That wasn't that hard, but okay. Doesn't really seem like there's a whole lot of secrets around here, maybe? Give me that back. Oh yeah, I need to look out for wanted posters too, because apparently I'm a criminal. Oh, hello. Why, yes, I will be a tornado. And miss all the buttons. Yay. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Avoid the spikes in the secret room. I did that. I am not being very careful this level. Although, the tornado power is a little unruly. So... okay. I don't... okay. Alright. I don't think metal will let you glide quite like that. It's probably a thing for going through all the loops, though, so... Ah. Oh god, I'm like stuck on airplane controls and I don't know why. I don't like those. I'm not seeing any more loops, which makes me think maybe they all despawned when I got hit, which would make me really sad. Retry. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, I like the snowman under the umbrella. Okay, now I don't. Okay, come here, Waddle Dees. Let's save y'all. The little dance is great. Freeze Florina with an ice ability. Okay. Alright, what figures did we get? Big Kabu. Elfilin. Oh, Kiseki, we're gonna go back to the village so you get to see them before you get dinner. Because I need to go get a new ability upgrade anyway, so... Bye. Can I, like... Yeah, I can just warp there. Thank goodness. There we go. Oh, they opened up a little restaurant. 60 Waddle Dees you saved worked together to rebuild the Waddle Dee Cafe. How fancy! Wonder what's on the menu. Oh my gosh, they all just crowd around on the star. Yo. You can now play Waddle Dee Cafe Help Wanted. Work fast to serve a line of hungry locals. I don't know if I will, but thanks. The needle ability can now be evolved like a Pokemon. Ooh, no sock. Add the crash ability. And the tornado ability. And the drill ability. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Seems like there's too many abilities.
Whoa, is that a clutter needle blueprint? I want to make that. Gimme, gimme. Alright, let me get my tools ready and then we'll get this evolution started.
He goes back there and just tapes every pointy thing he has to a helmet.
Thanks for waiting. The needle ability can now be evolved into Clutter Needle.
No, where is it? We really have like most. We're missing like one. Anyway, evolve that because I have the materials. This is a Sid of the Waddle Dees. It's a Siddle D. Yep. Every pointy thing he had. It reminds me a lot of Double Needle from Kirby 64. I think it's the bee butt. Katamari Kirby. But yeah, if we've already gotten most of the copy abilities in this game, I'm gonna be a little sad. Because we have room for like, what, one more right here? Unless they're gonna start putting like more in here, like they're gonna be like, oh wow, you only have one more, and then suddenly it's gonna be like, oh no, here's another one. There's one like right between these two. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Anyway, let's go see what's up with this real quick. Hey Kirby, got a sec?
Now that the Waddle Dee Cafe is open, we're looking to hire some help. It's just a part-time gig. I don't suppose you're looking to start a career in food service, are you, Kirby? He would eat it all. You should not trust him. Waddle Dee Cafe, help wanted. How busy? Easy gig. Oh my god, the little hat. Check each customer's food order, then select the item they want. If the customer satisfaction level gets too low, it'll be game over. Try not to keep them waiting for too long. When the lunch rush hits, the speed will increase. Serve as many correct orders as you can to try to earn a high score. I would like 1 tomato. I would like 1 bottle of medicine. Oh dear God. Did I do it? They're so cute. Maybe I should go into food service. No wrong orders, most consecutive orders, 100% customer satisfaction. Oh. Kirby starts sweating at lunch rush. I mean, yeah, because there's all this food and he can't eat it. I start sweating too. All right, we got star coins for it. I figured we'd be getting star coins. Hustle Gig and Frenzy Gig are now available. Not today. End this gig. Thanks for your hard work, Kirby. Hope you can help us out again soon. Welcome to the Waddle Dee Cafe, the coziest little bistro in town. You can grab a bite here and recover your health. We sell all kinds of tasty treats. Think you'll need a snack later on? You can order food here and take it to go. You'll bring that order to go into stages as a stock item. Then you can save it until you're in a pinch. You can only carry 1 stock item at a time, though. Just keep that in mind. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for showing me. I gotta go. Bye, Kiseki. Have a good dinner. So, Kirby, what can I get you? Car mouth cake. Kirby burger. Energy drink, Maxim tomato. Maxim tomato, got it. That'd be 100. Thank you. Take it to go. Thanks. You'll hold on to your to-go order as a stock item. When you need to pick me up, hold down the X button. And now there's just stairs leading up here, so I didn't actually need to jump all the way to the post office from the other shop. Oh well. Oh, do those respawn? Is there anything over here yet? Still no? Okay. Oops. Oh no, I killed them. Oh no. Thank goodness Kiseki wasn't here to see me murder Waddle Dees. Okay. We need to finish this world. Still want to do that. Oh, awesome. Actually puts me back in the world I was already in. Oh, I still have these to do as well. I'll start this. Yeah. These don't take that much time, so. Up and over across Spike Road.
Come on. Did it. Oh, how do you do that faster? I thought I was going pretty quickly. Don't like that. Oh, well. Ooh. Okay. We have to use the chakram cutter. Interesting. Fling, twirl, return. Excuse me, Sir Kibble, if that is your real name. I actually don't know if it's their real name.
Yay.
That was also probably too slow. Oh no, just barely. Just barely good enough. Okay, I don't remember if there was one more or not. There's gotta be one here, I swear. Fast flowing water works. Let's do it. Ooh. I want to go up there. Really? Nothing? Okay. Well, I need to get back up there anyway, so... Okay, so this is just rife with like stuff you can miss, it seems. Like water sections that are technically just auto scrollers basically are rife with them. Tuna. Eat 3 tins of fish. Gross. I don't like fish.
milk.
Oh, oh. There we go. I gotta go over here. The music's really good too. Oh! Chain bomb blueprint. Oh boy. Oh, is that gonna... Okay. Thought it might freeze the water. That being said, it is like old Kirby games. Yep. You can just ice skate across the water. There it is. Oh, no, okay. Oh, it's over here. Okay. It's a secret. Okay. So center, left, right. That's not too hard. Yeah, that was easy. That's supposed to be difficult. I mean, I guess not. It's a Kirby game, but still. Oh. Wrong button. Mine's better. Find the golden fish. Kind of thought so. That fish was like a little too golden. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm gonna spit that back out. Gotta grab all those too. Although I kind of doubt I'm ever going to hit a point where I'm like, oh man, I am hurting for these coins if they're only ever going to be 500. They might not, though. So, we'll see. I keep hitting Y button. I keep holding down the Y button instead of the B one. That's the worst part. Hey, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Stop fussing. Yay. Cool. We only have one more hidden Waddle Dees in the stage. We're probably getting pretty close to the end of it. Oh no. Oh good, medicine. More whirlpools, okay. Oh good, okay. No, 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 no. There we go. Okay. Yay, Waddle Dee saved. End of the level's probably down here. Right? Yeah, there it is. Oh, kicking rocks. Hold on. That's probably all the rocks. Okay. Alright, one boss fight down, or not down. One boss fight to go. And we're gonna raise Spooky's channel. And what was the mystery one I didn't get? Win the battle without falling into the water. Don't know which battle they mean, but okay. Gabon. Chili. Bye. The tropical terror, you say? Huh. The tropical terror. Gordo bars are serious business. Oh my goodness, I might have to use my Maxim tomato. Oh, just barely didn't make it. 8 seconds over. So sad. Okay, let's go back to the town and upgrade our bomb ability.
Whoa, is that a chain bomb blueprint? Oh my god, gimme. Alright, let's give it tools right and we'll get the revolution started.
Let's do it. I love how his chair also automatically just like, whoop, whoop, like right into the back. The bomb ability has evolved into chain bomb. I gotta pee real bad, so let's get this boss over with and go do that, and then we'll raid Spooky, because I don't know if we're starting early tonight or not, but we might be. We shall see. If not, I'll probably just play a little bit on my own. That way I can get the Waddle Dees we're missing. Ooh, thank you. Ooh, needle. You know what? Well, actually, I'll use fire for this one. It's a tree, right? So they would want me to use fire, or I guess cutter too would also be fitting. Okay, here we go. Let's see if they made Wispy Woods intimidating. Scott Soul Patch. Unfriendly Fronds. What was it? Tropical Woods. Ah. What? Whoa. Yeah. Wispy Wood still isn't that hard of a boss. I took a few more hits than I normally do, though. I'll give them that. Oh. Noble Ranger Blueprint. Well, I guess we have one more blueprint to unlock, to use. Okay, clear the stage, clear within 2 minutes. Destroy Tropic Woods roots. Oh, it only gives us 1 if we... Okay. That's interesting to note. I think we were only missing 1 each level, so I assumed they would just give you all of them. But I guess it only gives you 1 each time you beat it. I would wager a guess the last one's probably beat it without taking damage. And the other one might be like beat it with cutter or beat it with needle, since they give you those other 2 abilities. And the first boss gave us 1 for beating it with sword. So. Oh, there's a little scholar there now. Wise Waddle Dee has arrived in town. He'll give you tips for finding missing blueprints and a whole lot more. Probably have to pay him, and then he'll be like, oh, this is where you got this one.
Whoa, is that a normal ranger blueprint? I want to make that. Gimme, gimme. Alright, let's get my tools ready. We'll get the evolution started. Yeah.
I'm surprised I don't have like an upgrade for sword yet, considering that was in the demo. Maybe I just completely missed it. It's like a sniper rifle now, and like a... Okay. Noble Ranger as well, or Ranger as well as Noble Ranger. Dual wielding pistol Kirby. This is the best game ever. I love it. Take that. We're gonna find out at the end of the game that Mr. Sandbag is actually like sentient, and every time we hurt him, it actually adds life to his final boss counter or some shit.
How do you do? They called me Wise Waddle Dee. After I landed here, I found this mysterious book. It lists the locations of undiscovered blueprints. It also collects high scores and tons of other info from all around the world. If you'd like to know more, I'd be happy to share. You haven't missed any blueprints thus far. If I read about a new blueprint location, I'll help you find it. When I say Carmouth cake, do you get a bit hungry? That item has been eaten 7,636 times so far. So far, you've saved 81 Waddle Dees, and the combined total saved over all the world is 21,575,143 Waddle Dees. Holy shit. Would you like to hear more?
No.
Anytime you'd like to learn more, I'm happy to share.
Okay, I'll come back and like see that stuff later. What are you doing? Oh, you just chilling? Okay, you just chilling. Oh no, I killed him. Yeah, I think. So around, it's almost as if, yeah. What if our house gets bigger as we go through the game? So yeah, let's just go take a rest. Like I said, we're gonna raid Spooky, so I'm gonna do that now. We can't, like, there aren't any more games, are there? No, still just, we'll go, there we go. Yay. So yeah, thank you for coming by, talking, Kisaki, Slab, Hitman, Pause, Spooky. I hope I'm not missing, I might be missing people, I'm sorry if I am. Thank you for coming by, I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow morning with more Pokemon Shield, and we're gonna bring it over to Spooky, who I will be streaming with on their stream. Raid Spooky X12. I'm gonna be playing some Discord and Dragons. So yeah, I hope to see you soon. If not, have a good night.